Have you seen some of those beautiful fabric panels in the fabric stores and you're wondering, what can I do with those? What kind of clothes could I make with those? I have some ideas. I'll show you coming up. Hey, Chanel here, bringing you weekly videos to help you get better and better with your fashion sewing and be more creative too. So be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on a new video. Recently, I was in Tennessee and was checking out the neighborhood fabric stores, and I came across a fabric store that was just for quilting. And I went in, and the lady was so nice. She was showing me around, and I came across this fabric panel, and I guess I knew fabric panels existed, but I didn't really ever pull them out. I don't go into the quilt shops very often, although they have beautiful cottons, and I love working with cottons. Just the real luxurious ones. They're like sometimes better than silks. But I came across this panel, and I was like, what is this? And she said, oh, they're panels. And she didn't know I didn't quilt. And, what are you going to do? This one's called the Skiff. And was that the one it's called? The Skiff, yeah, by Renoir. I think I said that right, I'm not sure. He lived from 1841 to 1919. He died over 100 years ago. Wow. I wonder if he died from the plague, because the plague was in 1918, right? Oh, anyway. So I saw this, and I was just really attracted to the colors and was like, wow, what can I make with this? Like a garment, because I am the queen of skirts, and I like to make skirts. So what can I make with this? So I'm like, wow. So then the lady goes, what was her name? Judy, I think it was. I have to show her what I end up coming with. I told her, I'll send her a picture of my skirts. So then she shows me this print right here. And this is a Van Gogh, iris, field of irises, something like that. Not really my favorite colors, although those are actually really good colors for me. Don't really like them in a skirt. And then she showed me this, which I was like, wow, that's the Van Gogh I know. That's the Van Gogh I know. I don't love Van Gogh. I think it's a little crazy, although I think I might like it. But I really, coming from art appreciation classes, love his work, because he built on all the colors, and that was one of my favorite parts of my art appreciation class, was learning how they do this painting and really appreciating it. That's what the class was about. Anyway, so I bought these 3 panels, and I was like, I gotta come up with something on here. What can I do? And I was like, I don't know. It's like such a print kind of thing. But and one of the reasons I really wanted to buy it was because I'm going to a Van Gogh, the exhibit that's been going around, I guess, America, that I know of. It's coming to North Carolina in the summer, and I'm going there, and I'm going with a friend of mine, and I thought, I gotta design and make a skirt to wear to that exhibit. That'd be so much fun. And then I had 2 of these, and I thought, I gotta make Stacy one. So you might have seen our video where I said sewing with friends. I was trying to teach Stacy how to sew. I should make her make a skirt, but I think I'll just make it for her, because I just gotta get it done. Anyway, so the following day, when I was in Tennessee, I found this other fabric store that was textile fabrics, beautiful fabrics for fashion sewing. And it was so funny, because I'm always complaining about there's no fabric stores for garment sewing. And I was in there one day, and some guy comes in, he goes, do you have any I need upholstery stuff. I'm like, oh my gosh. So that's a side story anyway. But so they had these amazing, beautiful fabrics. I fell in love with this. It's a Panne velvet. It's called, I think it's rayon or something. And then I was really, right when I walked in the door, this was on the bolt, and they're hanging on the wall, and I was really attracted to this too. It looks like North Carolina clay. Oh my gosh, look with my hair. Oh, I have to wear this. I have to come up with that. But then, so I had these panels in the car, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is a great team with this. I dropped that one. And then this I was really attracted to. Came up with, because this, it's like you can't, in the store we thought this was black. and but it's actually a very, very dark navy. But look how it goes with this. So I was like, okay, coming up with a design. So what I wanted to show you today was you can take panels and make them into skirts, or anything, that kind of thing. I ended up coming with this design here, and I put different color muslins here, and I'm gonna do like I'm gonna do like splices, because I love splicing also. So I'm gonna put different panels, and then I made I ended up calling the store and ordering more, because I think I'm going to need a few panels, because I'm going to be cutting right into it. So I made these panels with outside seams on here. They're like gores, and then going around to the back. So I'm so excited about making these skirts, and I'm going to make them and then finish this video showing you, and hopefully they turn out. Anyway, so what I wanted to show you was when I got all into panels, I started looking online for panels, and like I found these horse ones, so beautiful. I mean, oh my gosh. And then this one, now this is how most people use panels. They put them in a quilt, and then they do these designs, these beautiful designs around them to bring those colors in. It's so beautiful. But I want to, challenge myself for clothes. Then I found this panel here, and it says Lavender Fields of Lavender panel right there, and I was really attracted to that color, and I happen to have found this fabric that is going to go actually with another skirt, so I'm not going to use it, but look how the two go together with that. So just finding, I think the trick into using is I guess even with a quilt, is finding the really coordinating colors to pull in skirts. And then I found this panel, and I love birds, and actually I ended up buying that right here. I found this at Missouri Star, I believe, and I love that company. They do quilts, quilting company in Missouri, and they just seem like a nice family community, and I love their checkout process and all that stuff. Really cute. They really put some time into it. But this panel has all these beautiful birds on here, and the reason I love birds so much, well, because moving to North Carolina from Los Angeles, we just had those little sparrows there that I saw, and moving here, I had a birdhouse, and all these beautiful birds were coming and eating the seed and stuff, and I just loved it. But I have this skirt that I bought 15 years ago. I used to rep the Doncaster line, and this was one of the skirts, and I love these birds. These are silk charmeuse fabrics, and they were all in here, and they teamed them with the crepe de chine pieces, and they're all zigzagged. It's a beautiful patchwork skirt that I thought this would be beautiful in, but I love these tree trunks in here too. So I thought, what if you just get a black splicing right here, just get a beautiful black Pima cotton. That's what these are. These are all, those other panels are from Robert Kaufman, who, wow, I guess really beautiful fabrics, but blacks and whites. So, I mean, right here, you could do a beautiful skirt using this panel and doing some kind of splicing in it. So I got to figure out what to do with that. That would just be a beautiful spring skirt. Let's see, and I wanted to show you. Also, I have a skirt that I made last year, and it's just a wrap skirt. It's got a solid, and then this. I found this beautiful butterfly right here. This could be a whole panel skirt right here. This could be a solid, and the underneath could be one of the panels, and then on the side it goes like one side is, the side seams are there. You could actually build this too where you don't have the seams in there. And then I also made a shorter version of this skirt. So I have the again panel on the top. I put the lighter colors, so it's a little thinner thinner on the bottom, and then you can do like that. And then I also put like a pink little, because it's a wrap and it flops around and stuff, so you can use panels like that. I also have this skirt, just a knit top right here, but then the bottom, I have a skirt I designed, it's called the Betty, that has, it's pretty much similar to this, and just this part right here could be a panel, and then the top part could be a solid. So, I mean, there's just so many details. I also have some other panels I wanted to show you. This was a panel. This actually looks like, to me, was, well, I guess, you know, because it's got a definite pattern going this way. This could be a beautiful panel cut up with white, and I wouldn't go crazy colors, although why not? You know, maybe a real pale blue to offset these flowers. This would be also a beautiful one. And then I found, I think I have that Hollywood one. I thought for a real challenge is why don't I get one of these really hard ones like this, and it says yay for Hollywood, and I could get the light blue, blacks, and whites in there and just put elements of the parts in there. I mean, this could be, I don't know, could set them in there somewhere. I'll figure out something, hopefully this year. Then I have a student in one of my classes who loves Barbie, so I actually bought him this. And I thought, he's just going to love that. So, but this is, you know, something else you could just challenge yourself with. I'm trying to look around. What else? I had all these design ideas right here. Oh, there was this one too, is panels with words and sayings on them. I thought this one's probably pretty big, but you could also, if you found smaller ones, maybe make a pocket out of them. Would be cute. And also, this is more of Van Gogh. More panels they were. I was actually really searching for these panels. I couldn't find the same as these at all, and they were kind of small ones, but I realized to make a skirt I needed the bigger ones. And also I brought out pictures for you to see. Maybe you can use a panel all in the back of a top right there, or I'm not sure how this is made, but you know, there's panels in here. Maybe that was a panel, I don't know. Also I brought out some patterns like these. You could put a panel on the side and solid everywhere else. That would be pretty fun. These little spliced tops like that. This was an old pattern I had, but big patchwork are good ideas. Like you can do little patchworks, but maybe just big patchworks. And then I found this pattern here. I had a student made this pattern. It was kind of difficult, a lot of big ruffles and stuff. But you could actually do it all solid, but maybe just that part right there is a panel. And then the ruffle is solid, or vice versa. And then there's the more wrap skirts like this. You could do, doesn't have to be flat. It could be the ties in there. And then I found this top right here, the Empire bodice up here. That could be a panel, and the rest of it could be solid, and then you could probably put borders in there, that kind of thing. So it all depends on the panel. A lot of the panels have also other type of borders in them, so which kind of can get in the way of the print, and but also you can also use them. So just some creative mixing with solids, and then seaming them together. You could probably, if you got a few of these, could actually seam this whole print and make it a continuous one, but and then make a big ruffle out of it. That'd be kind of cute too. So anyway, I'm gonna work on this skirt and get back to you and show you my progress. It'll feel like a week or two for me and a minute for you. So I'll see you in a minute. All right. The panel skirt is done. It looks so great. It fits me better than the dress form. It's a little big here. That makes the panels fit a little bit better when it fits you. Then I have to make a top. I'm gonna have to make a top out of the penny velvet to match. Make sure I get the naps right too, because you can see the color changes. You want to keep that same color on there. And then I have all these scraps left over of that panel. How many did I buy? I bought 3 panels. And I think I'm going to do a patchwork skirt with these. And oh my gosh, I can really see like a fun patchwork skirt to do with that. And now I have to do my friend Stacy's panel skirt. So I have this one. I think I'm going to cut the strips, the long strips down here, and then I have this as the adjoining fabric, so it looks like water. This one will be easier to sew, this velvet. was quite the pain. Anyway, so hope you enjoyed the panel discussion, and go out and find some panels. They really can spark your imagination and your creativity. That was really fun. I think I don't see panels the same way as I used to. So I will see you in the next sew bit.